So Ari Fletcher just slammed Taina for trying to keep her away from her son, and it looks like we're about to see a battle of the baby mamas.
What reason do I have to lie on you? You babysitting my son. I don't want to be mad at you. I want to be able to drop my son off so I can go do what I want to do. But the babysitter done messed up, so...
Ari exposed Taina for trying to steal your son from her, and she dragged Taina by her baby hairs on social media, and they both set social media ablaze with their drama. Does Ari really want to steal Herbo back from Taina? So it looks like there is still a lot of beef and drama between Ari Fletcher and Taina Williams, because listen, they really got into it on social media. Now, for those of you who don't know, Ari and Taina always have had a bad blood between them because of Ari's baby daddy Herbo. He cheated on Ari with Taina when she was suffering from postpartum depression after giving birth to their son Yosan. Ari and Herbo had a super messy breakup, and Herbo got together with Taina, proposed to her, and they have 2 kids together now, while he co-parents Yosan with Ari. But now Ari has always made it super clear that she does not want her son around Taina no matter what. Now, for some people this might seem weird because Taina and Herbo live together, and it's pretty hard, if not impossible, to keep your son away from her. But Ari didn't care. She said what she said, and she publicly put Taina on blast for being around Yosan. For example, when an Instagram page, Raw Photography, posted this picture of Taina holding Yosan, and Ari commented, "Sweetie, please don't post my son and another girl. Remove this." She also claimed that the reason that she didn't want Yosan around Taina was that Taina told her that Yosan didn't like her. She tweeted, "I don't want my son in public with her holding him because she told me out of her own mouth that Yosan does not like her, so I don't want my son uncomfortable." But that was not the only time, because she found out that Yosan was around Taina at her birthday party. She took to Instagram again to put Herbo and Taina on blast, saying, "Now I'm taking it all the way there. I tried to be a cool baby mama, let you get my son even though you don't ever even get him for real for whatever reason. I be being so cool with you. You really done pushed me past my limit now. My son? Is you on dope? Cause when I just checked you and this girl the other day, y'all swore that wasn't my baby, but this clear as day my son. I asked you not to have my son around her." Because of these rants, she kinda got a reputation for being a problematic baby mama. But it got even worse when she publicly accused Taina of hurting Yosan. She claimed that Herbo knew about it and never did anything to stop it. She said, "How about you tell the truth for once? Tell them how my son came home with a scar on him and saying what Taina did to him while you wasn't home. Even though he told you out his mouth what she did and he was crying and she didn't help him and she's mean to him and he don't like her and what happened when you wasn't home. I called back to talk to her and tell her she can't be around my baby. You sat up and said in front of her that my baby was lying." She also claimed that Herbo did nothing to fix the situation and blindly took Taina's side. She also hinted that he was only a dad for social media and he didn't really see your son all that much or have an active presence in his life. Herbo denied the rumors, of course, saying, "If y'all believe I'll let anybody on this earth mistreat my son, y'all stupid." But it looks like things calmed down between them, and they even threw a party for your son together. And it also seems like the relationship between Ari and Taina has improved a lot, because she doesn't mind it if Herbo has your son around her. But things took a wild turn a couple of days ago when Ari randomly took to social media to leak Taina's phone number. This was surprising because they've mostly stayed out of each other's way, and it's been a while since they came for each other on social media. And Ari got a lot of backlash, and she finally took to Twitter to explain herself. She said, "My child was left in her care and she took my son outside somewhere and I called to talk to my son. She had my number blocked and told her mama I can't have her number and to take it up with her. If I can't have contact on who has my son because you don't like me, then you shouldn't have my son. So now everybody got your number. Cause find somebody else to play with. Either you gonna take notes and learn or watch and hate." Ari basically said, "Play with somebody else, not me." It also looked like she was starting to warm up to the idea of having Taina around her son, but then this happened. But maybe leaking Taina's number was not the best way to go about this, because it just made things a whole lot messier between them. When somebody told Ari that she could have handled it better, she said, "No, it wasn't. I called from numerous numbers, called his dad, called his grandma, DM'd her. Don't tell me about better ways." She also said, said, his dad left town and I didn't even know, so my baby was left with her, which isn't a problem, but at least let me have contact so I can check on my baby. That's crazy. There were other comments about how she needs to get your son a phone because of situations like this, and she made a very valid point saying, he's 5. He don't remember to take his phone with him everywhere. Now all this is very, very valid, and I think that it's clear that at this point, whatever fragile relationship she had with Taina is broken, and it might be permanently broken. From her words, things were better between them since she didn't flip off over your son being with Taina, but what really made her mad was that Taina was keeping her son away from her, and Ari felt like Taina was trying to steal her son.
What reason do I have to lie on you? You babysit my son. I don't want to be mad at you. I want to be able to drop my son off so I can go do what I want to do. But the babysitter done messed up, so I don't want my son around you.
Y'all, this just became a very, very hot mess, and it certainly got people talking. Now, if y'all haven't been keeping up with the drama surrounding Ari, Herbo, and Taina, there has always been talk about how Ari and Herbo might still be secretly hooking up together behind Taina's back. Remember how I said that Herbo cheated on Ari when she was suffering from postpartum after giving birth to your son and he started dating Taina? Well, there have been allegations that he also cheated on Taina with Ari when he was with Taina. It's all a very crazy love triangle, and there are still a lot of people who believe that they still have feelings for each other, and that's the reason they kept getting into these nasty fights. This person put it out perfectly, saying, the hot and coldness of Ari and Herbo makes me think they still playing footsie under the table. Y'all, so when this drama started, the allegations started all over again, with people saying Ari still wanted to be with Herbo, but she slammed the allegations, saying, let me say this too real quick, cause y'all gotta let the bitter baby mama thing go. Respectfully, saying I wanna be with my baby daddy is like saying I'm a broke beat. It'll never happen. I treat him like a brother. I have no desire to F with him outside of a co-parenting relationship. Being a side beat to your own baby daddy is the lowest, most embarrassing thing you can be in the world. So cut that ish out. One thing about Ari, she's always going to check everyone and keep them in line because she ain't never letting anyone say things about her without responding. Now, fans have some mixed feelings about this because some people feel like Taina was 100% in the wrong here and Ari was right to dox her. Somebody commented, and she's right. Ari Fletcher ate this up. I'm sorry. How you, a third party, have someone's child that they do take care of and won't let them talk to that child? Taina got worms for brains. And this other person tweeted, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a parent at all, but Taina is dead wrong. And I'm not saying Ari is an angel, but child, why would you have her son and not answer her calls? Especially if the dad is off somewhere else. Are you insane? But on the other hand, there are people who think that Ari went way too far by leaking Taina's number and that she is in the wrong. Someone said, Ari is bitter as F in trying to control their relationship, and what nobody says at her big age, there's better ways to handle this. If I was Taina, you just gonna make ish worse for yourself because now you never get in my new number. And this other person tweeted, I don't know, I think she be lying and want this girl to be a villain, and Taina just never say ish. Either way, this situation is very wild, and I can honestly see why both sides feel a type of way about the situation. But I need to know what y'all think. Do you think that Ari was right to leak Taina's number, or do you think that Taina messed up first? Drop your thoughts and comments, and if you think that this is messy, baby, listen. Just wait until you see this next video.